right, so welcome back to Studio 39, aka the Bear Cave. I'm Rob Odie. This is Spotlight 39. Just like every time, we got another young man and another story to share. But before we get into it, hit that subscribe button, turn your notifications on. Make sure you comment down below. Tell us what you think of these interviews. Should we keep doing them? I think so, but you tell me. More importantly, tell me who you want to have on the show. Now that that's out the way, let's get into it. Tell us who you are, where you're from, what you do. We'll have some good conversation. Floor is yours, my man.
Uh, Hi, my name is Jaden Mangham. I'm in the class of 2022 and I go to Birmingham Groves in Michigan. And what I really enjoy doing is playing football, working out, hanging out with my friends, and really just getting it in every day and just trying to get better and just get to that next level I can just provide for my family and just do everything I could imagine as a kid.
Oh, look, man, I'm with it. You taking the questions out of my mouth. No, I'm playing. So look, man, that's incredibly well put, man. I can feel the energy. I'm excited. I'm excited to have this conversation, man. So, with you being in Michigan, obviously the world around us has been, collapsing as a whole, and
Yeah.
at the same time, you were fortunate enough to put on some pads and go out there and play with your brothers this fall. So, walk me through how your season went as a team, and then tell me what are some things that went well for you and some things maybe that you recognize that you want to work on going forward.
Definitely as a team, I feel like during the regular season we definitely started slow. We ended up finishing 3-3, but thankfully with that, everybody was able to make the playoffs. And definitely when we got to the playoffs, there was no mistaking that we had that full head of steam and we were going, and nobody could stand in our way. And with the reason why our season came to an end wasn't even because we lost. We ended up beating our rivals, and then they actually ended up reporting us to the MHSAA, and so we ended up getting disqualified.
Really?
Yeah, that was how.
So what happened? What was the violation?
Basically, we had some kids transfer into our school, and I guess something happened with their papers, but I was just confused because we played with that same team through the whole season, but it just
And then they
became a
found it,
problem.
right?
Yeah, it just became a problem. But other than that, I definitely feel like this season I definitely did well. I can definitely work on more on my offensive side, my route running. I can definitely get better. I feel like I definitely had great catches, definitely had great hits. I definitely feel like I can keep improving because there's definitely room for improvement everywhere in my game right now. And other than that, I just feel like this season definitely was a good season, but there is definitely a lot that I can improve on and get ready for my senior season.
Good deal, man. So look, it's exciting that you even got the opportunity to put some pads on. I'm in Virginia, man. These boys around me are, they're just excited. Today was the first day they got to practice with pads on. So they I think they kick off like the 7th or 8th, whatever the first Friday is in March, I believe. So kudos for you and having a season right. And more importantly, great job recognizing that, there are opportunities in your game, right? Because you could be
Yes.
incredibly blessed with a large amount of offers, right? And all the programs
Yes.
want you, and a lot of times that could blow your head up, right? And that could really
Yeah.
make you feel a little bit better, better or bigger than you truly are at this point, right? And the fact that you
Yeah.
recognize that there's some opportunities, I think that's phenomenal in itself. But with those opportunities, what are some key features that you're really going to put into place this off season, that you're really going to work on and drill in on to better your craft? And with that, who are you going to work with? Do you have any coaches, trainers, specialty teams, 7-on-7 leagues? What are you involved with that's going to help you perfect your game?
Right now, I go lifting at the school with my team, and then I go lifting with my wide receiver coach. And every Saturday, I go up to the school to throw with my QBs to get better with that. And on Mondays and Thursdays, I go up to catch on the jug machine. So I've definitely put in a lot of work. I'm definitely getting better, building my craft, just getting stronger. Definitely want to work on definitely want to work on my hands. Definitely want to work building up my speed. I know I'm already fast, but if I can get to that next one, it could definitely be
Oh, hold
definitely
on.
be bad.
Let's talk about speed real quick. What was the last clock 40? Speed's my fun part.
The last clock 40 I ran was freshman year, and
Okay.
it was a 4.
You said a 4.5?
Yeah, so that was freshman year, but I know definitely from there, I've definitely gotten way faster.
Okay, so what's the end goal?
The end goal definitely gotta be that 4.3,
Okay.
4, yeah, 4.3. Hopefully 4.2, but definitely getting that 4.3 because
So so
that'll definitely.
so anytime I get the opportunity to plug my man Darius, he's the reason, the whole reason for the show. I'm gonna plug him, right? He tore his
Yeah.
ATL sophomore year, right? At a rivals camp at
Mm.
UVA. Came back a year later, rivals camp in Charlotte, North Carolina, ran a 4.36.
Two. Yeah.
4.36. Yeah. So look, anytime I can throw that in there, I got to throw that in there because my man was lightning fast. It was great. But nonetheless, you can watch episode 1. I go into great detail on everything about Darius, and shout out to him. Tomorrow's his birthday. He'd be 21 tomorrow
uh,
if he was still with us. So, shout out to him. D minor, minor island. Let's get back into you though, man. So let's finish this out. Let's talk a little bit about the recruiting process for you. How's that looking?
right now, today, I just released my top 15 schools. These are the schools that I'm gonna be focusing on like more now. My recruitment is still completely open though, but
Okay.
these were the 15 schools that I felt that were communicating with me the most and just been showing love, and we've just been building that relationship up definitely.
Good deal, man. No, I was excited to see some of the schools on the list, man. You're definitely in a very blessed situation. So congratulations on that. But with the recruiting, right? I think it's always interesting to see how it started. So if you don't mind me asking, at what point in your high school career did you start, getting recruited? Kind of what was the turning point? At what point did it just go pow? First school came knocking, and how did they come knocking?
I definitely actually the first offer that I got was from Colorado back in spring of my 8th grade year.
Okay.
So that right there, yeah. So that right there just made me just so happy, but that also made me even more hungry. So I just kept working and working just to
How
keep
does
getting.
so how does an 8th grader pick up a college D1 offer?
Oh, I mean, actually this was when my brother was down there for his official visit with Colorado.
Okay.
And then yeah, I was actually talking with the coaches, and then it all happened right there. And
Oh,
then
wow.
from there, yeah, I just built I just kept building up my relationship with them. And then I definitely I definitely just wanted more, just wanted to be the best that I could be. And from that day on, I just kept putting in work. And I definitely feel like by the end of my sophomore season going into 2020, and definitely that was when like it just blew up for me. And that's
Okay.
really when I like my recruitment just started to blow up, and a lot of schools reached out to me, and I got a lot of big time offers from a lot of schools that were great. And that's when I really started building up my relationship with these coaches that I have right now.
Yeah. So when you said that it really blew up and schools started reaching out to you, was it on social media via like Twitter, or did they come to you straight through the school or to you directly? What did that look like?
Yes, there were definitely coaches that came into the school. They reached out on Twitter. I gave them my cell phone number so I could so they could reach out to me and I could reach out to them, and we could build that up over the personal cell. But I mean, however I could just communicate with the coach, I always did it whether it be texting them on Twitter, calling them,
Okay.
FaceTiming them. I just always tried to reach out to them and build up a relationship with them.
Good deal, good deal. Yeah, I think it's always interesting because I'll hear some young men will say that it was almost a weekly occurrence during lunch. They'd be pulled aside and there'd be a different program that they were there to do a meet and greet, right? And then if they were
Yeah.
underclassmen, they could meet and greet, but they couldn't talk about anything really, right? And then
Yeah.
you got some folks that get hit directly on Twitter, and that's how it all starts. So it's just
Yeah.
it's pretty interesting. So I appreciate you sharing that. So
No
let's do
problem.
this, man. Let's shift away from the whole sports talk because obviously you're a hell of a talented, young man, student athlete, great person, great smile. So I know you're fun to be around. You're fun to talk to, right? So with that, let's find about who you are, right? So outside of being a student athlete, outside of playing the game and being really good at it, outside of working out, outside of talking about it, what else do you do? Who are you as a person?
I'm definitely energetic. I definitely like playing around all the time. Me and my friends, we always get together. We always hang. We stay in our small group, never going outside of it, especially with everything going on.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
there's only yeah, yeah, there's only 6 of us, so we always stay in our group together and we always take precautions and we just make sure we don't do anything safe. I definitely
Anything
like getting
unsafe, right? Anything unsafe. You're doing everything safe.
yeah, yeah. Oh, we always hop up on the game, playing Call of Duty.
There we go. What console we playing on?
We play on Xbox.
Oh, I could never get down with Xbox, man. I went with PlayStation from day one, and then rode it all the way through the years. You know, I've owned an Xbox. I just could never get down with it, man. Like I just the controller
No.
just doesn't feel right. Uh, you know, I keep that
Nah,
with me, right?
yeah, especially with the PS5 coming out, I definitely might have to cop that
Look,
because
man, as soon
that
as they announced college football's return, I told the wife by July I gotta have me a PS5. Some way, somehow, we gotta find it. That's the mission, man.
oh yeah.
College football was my get up. I gotta play that nonstop.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for that to return. That was one of the best games ever. Um And then outside of playing the game, I like to chill and relax and just be to myself a lot of the times. I'll sit in my bed, just watch YouTube videos. It could
Watching
range
that
from
Spotlight 39 podcast.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I know.
strange. I mean, yeah, it goes from whatever. It goes from video games to watching football to
You
watching
get sucked into the hole, right?
yeah.
You look for one specific video, hour later, boy, you ain't even got to the video you wanted to see.
Yeah, for real.
Cool, man.
Um really other than that, I'm in some clubs at my school actually. I'm in African Americans Changing Tomorrow.
Okay.
We meet, yeah, we've been meeting up on Saturdays talking about what we can do. That was a good thing that we've done. And I
That's awesome.
mean, really, other than that, yeah. Other than that, I think other than that, I'll just be chilling at home playing with my little dog because he be roaming around the house wild and energetic.
Okay. Okay. Good deal, man. So look, I think we got a great idea of who you are as a student athlete, right? I mean, obviously we can watch the film, that doesn't lie. But I
Yes,
think
sir.
we also just gained a great respect for who you are as a person. So I appreciate you sharing that. And
No
with
problem.
that, I'm going to close it out with the same question I do every single time. And that's what motivates and what drives you to want to wake up tomorrow and be that much more successful than you were today.
Definitely my family. You know, my family has put a lot on the line for me. They've sacrificed a lot of things. They've always had my back when I was at my lowest. They've always kept me up. They always helped me through the tough times. They've always told me that you can do whatever you want to do and never listen to anybody outside of it. Only listen to yourself.
There you go.
I yeah, I wake up every morning and I do this for them, and definitely do it for my grandmother. So that's definitely a great thing.
Man, that's real big. I respect that. As long as you got that inside of you, man, you're always going to stay hungry, right? And as long as we're
Yes,
hungry,
sir.
human nature says what? We gonna eat.
Yes, sir.
So you could be in a good place, man. I think you got an incredibly bright future. I'm super excited to watch it pan out. Hopefully, we get to stay in contact and we get to run this back throughout your career, man. But for the viewers out there, this is exactly why we do it, right? Make sure we continue to subscribe, share, do all that fun stuff so we can continue to blow this thing up. We got stories to share. This is one of them. We got plenty more. That being said, I'm Rob Bodie. I appreciate it. Spotlight 39. Until next time, I'll see you.